electronic resources. Yes, we are in a digital age, and much of what we do today is connected with the internet. Today, John Henry will be leading us on a tutorial on which of our digital tools, which are a website, a Google spreadsheet, Google Groups, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. John will field questions at the end of the presentation, so make note of any that you may have. John is the one who created the website and started the club using the Google spreadsheet on various social media accounts. John's speech is 10 to 12 minutes in length. Let's welcome John Henry.
Some of you may resemble, I'm going to be giving my speech right from here. Some of you may resemble the frustrated, scrunched look of this young child this morning because we are frustrated with using the internet and technology. I hope to alleviate a little bit of that frustration this morning by doing a tutorial on some of our digital resources. So if you have any questions along the way, please note them and I will field those questions at the end of my tutorial. Let's start with the website. Our website is pctoastmasters.com, and we take videos of our speeches every week. If you want to look at the most recent videos, go here. They're going to pop up right on this first page. There are several really valuable links on this site. First one is the schedule. If you don't remember how to get to our online schedule, this is the magic link right here. If you are new to Toastmasters, either considering joining or a new member, this drop down of pages is really valuable. There's lots of information here to learn about our club and the Toastmasters organization as a whole. We also have links to our social media sites. We have links to pages regarding our club, our history, different things you can find there. And I want to point you to these websites here. You ever draw a blank and go, I don't know what to speak on? Anybody? Yep. Click on this 800 speech ideas. You will find a topic to speak on, I promise you. Want something fresh with public speaking? Click on this 6 Minutes blog. Anyone else been to this 6 Minutes blog?
Did you see it?
Have you been there?
Yeah.
Yes. Stacy's been there. This is really valuable. It has a lot of good Toastmaster information and just general public speaking tips. A great resource, so check those out. And this is a highly searchable site. You can use the search box up here. You can scroll down to the bottom, search via categories, via pages, archive per month, and then these are keywords. This is a tag cloud. So keywords here, maybe Stacy shows up here somewhere. She could find herself here. So this, if you're looking for something on our site, this is a great place to go. Let's look at our Google spreadsheet next. I set this up years ago to be a place where we can schedule mainly online. And this isn't showing the tabs. I'm not sure what.
Further down, maybe?
There we go. So this first tab is the most valuable tab on this spreadsheet. This is where we can sign up for roles, and you can see we have way too many vacancies. So if you get anything from this tutorial, it's go to this schedule and sign up weeks and weeks in advance. Now there's a few of us, myself, Kathy Barker, Dave Bullock, I know for certain, who a couple years ago, we planned the whole year out. You can scroll this puppy all the way out to June of next year. You can sign up. So you're like, I want to finish some manuals, so I'm just going to plan it out. I'm going to sign up for these roles way in advance, and you got it all ready to go. The only thing we ask is you don't sign up to speak more than once a month. That's a no-no. With the exception of this alternate speaker role, you can fill that in as much as you like. If somebody doesn't show up, you're saying, I'm going to be there ready to give a speech. And that's a great way to get another speech in a month. When you sign up, you can either click on a cell, type your name in, or there's a drop-down of all the members. When you join, we put you on this list, and you can just choose your name. There's a drop-down here of which manual you're working on. This is Competent Communicator, Advanced Communicator Bronze. You'll learn those acronyms later on. And then the number of the project you're working on. That gives us an idea of what you're up to. Putting down that you're excused is really nice to know. The fact that Fred's not here today, that's nice to know that we know he's not here. We don't have to wonder where Fred is. Did he get sick? Did something bad happen to him? No, we know he was going to be gone. So please let us know if you're going to be gone. The other two tabs that I want to point out to you this morning is the meeting sign up. The Toastmaster of the day should print this puppy off, and this is auto-populated. If you notice here, the speakers listed, that's coming from right here. You shouldn't type anything in these cells. Just print this thing off, and it lets us know. You can see all the vacancies for next week. So you print this off, bring it to the meeting, pass it around, and then you go back to the schedule after the meeting and fill it in. So if you want to change something on this sign up, always change it on the schedule. The same thing for the meeting agenda, which Julio had some problems with yesterday. This is auto-populated. The yellow highlight means nobody signed up for that role. Don't go in here, click on a cell, and type a name in. If you want to add something to this, add it to the schedule. It'll automatically show up here. The only exception to that are these two gray areas for we archive this each week. If you want to type in who did table topics and who won the awards, do that and save it. That's fine. This is the only areas, these gray cells, that I want you to type. Everything else, just leave it, because the formulas disappear when you type over the formula. So you look here, you can see this complex formula here. It's pulling that information from the schedule. That's the Google Doc. Let's look at Google Groups next. Google Groups is our email list for the club. Simply using reply all is a bad idea, because that email list can change weekly. So if you're relying on an old email that was sent out from the club, that may be invalid. There's no way 30 to 50 people can keep an email list accurate and up to date. So we use Google Groups. When you join the club, you are invited to this group, and you will receive an email just like this, Google Groups invitation, Park City Toastmasters. You click on this and accept the invitation, join the group. That puts you on the Google distribution for Google Groups, and then you'll receive emails. Like I sent this one, the headless meeting tomorrow, I sent that out last night. If you want to email the club, you go to Google Groups, and I'm part of two groups here, so you should just have this show up. You click on that, and it brings you to this location. You want to email the club, you click on New Topic, fill it out just like an email. You can either send it from yourself or from the club, and then you post it. That sends it out. That's Google Groups. It's real important we use that, so make sure everybody's getting the communication. We have 3 social media sites. Let's look at YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, and you can get to these. Oops. From our website, we have these links, if you don't remember how to get to them. So YouTube, you can find videos. You go to videos here, and there's a whole host of past videos. I don't know how many, maybe hundreds. The interesting thing that I can do as the manager of this is I can look up the analytics. Aren't you curious which videos are hot?
Excuse me. Is this room open, or does somebody have a master key? Was it unlocked for you when you got there this morning?
Yeah, we had it unlocked.
Okay. Sorry.
Lifetime. For the lifetime, I don't remember when I started this, we've had 8,000 views. sorry to say, my video happens to be the most popular, 1,400 views. We have Missy Hilton with 900, and you look down here, you can see which ones are popular. Of course, our kids, Derek and Johnson. My kid and Stacy's kid are doing quite well. So that's fun to look at. Anyway, that's our YouTube channel. You can go there to find videos as well. We also have a Facebook page, which Sue Ann mostly keeps up. You can see videos, and she puts articles on there. And again, you can get there from our website. And we also have a Twitter account. And Sue Ann mostly keeps this up. Occasionally, I'll put something on here, like I just put this one on here. Johnson, my son was singing before the Thursday night NFL game with the Naval Academy Glee Club. It's background singing with Forrest Whitaker doing a narrative, 9/11 commemorative. Check it out. That is all our online digital resources. I want to take some questions if anyone has any. Craig.
Yes, John. I'd like to know how many times you watched your video.
Once.
And I have a follow-on question.
Once.
Do you have to have a Twitter account to go and look at things on Twitter?
No, you could go to this link, and again, you can get there from our website, or better yet, there's our Twitter latest tweets right on our website.
John,
Yes.
we also have a District 15 Facebook group, which is different from a page, but if you want to join that, it's District 15. Let's just use that on Facebook.
It's the district's
It's the
page, but
district
we can join it
level,
too.
But it's
Yep.
also informative for individuals to go on and see what's happening in the district competition.
And you probably could get there, here's a district link, that gets you to the district website. There's probably a link to that.
I don't know if
Maybe.
you put that on there.
Anybody else?
Me.
Yes. Jan.
Okay, I'm not very good at the computer, but if I go on that PCToastmasters.com,
Yep.
then everything's on this side. I can find it. Or no, do I still have to go to the, I guess I do. Make any changes on the schedule? How do I go from here to there?
If you want to get from our website to the schedule, here's the link.
It's
right
just
here.
right there. Okay,
It's right there.
I got it. I've done that. Okay.
Yes.
Who's in charge of sending out the Google invites? Because we haven't received those yet.
If you haven't got yours, they either went to your spam or trash, because I would have sent them because you guys joined when I was doing it. Marielle's in charge of that, so if she needs to resend it, work with her, and also make sure you check in your spam or trash folder.
So,
Sure.
John, I've never actually gone to Google Groups and sent an email directly from there. When I type in Park City, it pops up automatically. By just using the name, does that populate it, or where everybody
You
gets
can
it?
email the Google group. We've done that, but that's been hit or miss in the past. It doesn't always work, so I'd encourage you to go to the groups.
Okay.
How do you get to the groups?
To what?
Google Groups.
Google Group. You can just search Google Groups, and you'll find a link to get there.
You have to log in to the
If you've accepted an invitation, it should be fine.
Because I know I have to log in to make a change to discussion. To add my name and anything, it doesn't let me. put
You
my-
shouldn't have to log in. You shouldn't have to log in to the
It's-
schedule.
It won't, like, it doesn't pop up with the drop-down boxes until I log in, and then they're there.
But can you edit it at all without logging in?
Nope.
Okay. That's probably the non-Google people that are experiencing that, so I'm not familiar with that issue.
Non,
It means you don't have a Gmail or a Google account, so you've had to create one to access this. Any other questions? Otherwise, we're at the end of my limit. One last one.
I don't remember if you said this, but when you're in Google Groups and you've accepted your invitation and you go into Google Groups and you click on Park City Toastmasters, there's another command on the left-hand side that says New Discussion. And so that's how you start an email to send to the group, New Discussion. And once you have been involved in the groups, you'll see a list of all the emails that have gone out, so you can read past emails. But that's called a discussion.
There's a topic, new topic.
New topic.
Yep. And here's the list. I think we have to wrap it up. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
You can ask me questions afterwards.